Guys, welcome back to HumbleFx. How are you doing? Today we are doing something else. We are going to go into another phase of tutorial. We are talking about the smart money concepts, but before we are going to starting with the market structure. All right, so this is it. If you want to learn price action trading, you want to learn how to trade successfully, then you have to be very serious this time. You want to learn this, so don't want to miss out of the recent videos that will be put up in this channel. So you have to consider to subscribe to the channel and turn on the bell so that you get notified once a new video is uploaded. I could see our projection on crash 500 recently, and you see how it played out. We bought some pips. This market, this is what I posted in the group some time ago. When we came here, the market was somewhere around the market was just very somewhere around this region then. Well, it was around this region then, and we had to do this projection. And sorry about my color. We did this projection, came down, now go up, though it not hit our TP, which is our upside, but it's coming. At this point, we are now going to look at for another buy. Okay, buy is what we are looking at right now. Okay, so very simple and easy. Right, let us now discuss how to understand market structure. What is market structure and how to understand them? It's very simple. It's very simple. You just need to understand how to apply them, and you are good to go. Right. Please, if you are in the channel, you can consider to comment on the comment box if this video help you. If you find this video helpful, then you can comment on the comment box. It's very important you do that. It's very important to do that. Okay, it's very important to do that. I want to clear out this my drawing right now. It's not clearing out. I want to clear out the line, but it's not clearing. So that's what I'm trying to do, like this. Try to see if I can clear them. Well, anyway, let us not look into it. Let us just ignore that stuff. Right. Okay, then now here is what we are here. I want to try to clear these things, please. Let me just try to clear it. Let me see if you can clear it. Right, yeah, I can clear it right now. Yeah, finally. All right, now what is market structure? What do you understand by the word market structure? Okay, first of all, you have to understand that there is something that is called lower lows and lower highs. Okay, you have to understand what is called lower lows and lower highs. If you understand that stuff, then you will be able to understand. You'll be able to know how to mark out your market structure, to know if is an uptrend or a downtrend. Okay, as I was talking to you, market structure is actually the chart pattern. You want to understand if this chart, if you open your chart, if this is actually a buy you will be looking at, or selling, to determine what happened in the market. All right, now let me show you something here. The market structure, look at this pattern here, my lines you see here. All right, we had what is here. We had a lower low, we had something here. Let me use my tools to draw that. We had some happening here. See this is a region. This is, let me say, we had a high, we had a lower low, a high again. Okay, anyway, let me clear all these things. I don't think this is useful. I want to just use something that will be very good. All right, don't worry about my this thing. It's not been long I started to use this thing, so I might not get to use this view, trading view normally. All right, so just pardon me. All right, okay, like I said about this, I'm trying to tell us about what I call the lower lows and lower highs. Look at this. We had a high. We had a high somewhere here. What is happening to my tools? All right, we had a high somewhere here. This is a high, right? Let me put the color so that we can actually see what I'm. Let me put the color. Let me fill it so that we'll get to see it clearly. Okay, let me fill it. Okay, I should use blue to fill it like this now. Now at this point, we had something like this, a high. What do I want to do here? I want to put this into the back of this my candle so that it does not all right, anyway, let us go over. Now I told you guys we had somewhere here as the high. Here is the high that we had. Now we had a low below. We had a low. Oh, this is not working. It's not giving me joy. Oh. We had a low here. Okay. Now from here also we had a movement upward, which give us another higher high. You know, let me something like this. This is a high. Remember, this was the high, and this other move that moved up here came. This move that came here, it's moved up and it's cleared out of that. It cleared it. It cleared out. I don't know if you are seeing my line. It cleared out this high at this point. So that's it now formed what is called a higher high. It formed the higher high here. Here's the higher high. From a higher high because this high is higher than this. This high is higher than this high. Okay. Now this high now, or rather, it did not form a low. It rather went above to make the to make this high become this one. So we had a high here. All right, and we have something else here, lower high. Okay, so these things you are seeing here is what is called market structure. We want to understand what is happening in the market. Another higher high, right? And we have a lower low, a lower high rather. Okay, a higher high because that is higher than the recent, the previous high. That is why we call it a higher high. This is higher than the other high, so it should be a higher high. All right, now at this point now, we had also, let me draw on that one, we had the lower low. Okay, here it becomes a lower low. Now look at all these things here. These things here now showed us that we have an uptrend market structure. We had an uptrend market structure. This is what we are seeing at this point, and that is why we are looking at this trend. We saw a breakout of that this line here. This is a level, the high, the lower low, the higher low that was taken out by this candle move here. It take out this candle move here, and we are expecting price to come and go down. yeah, we were expecting price, as it has broken down this side, it should come up and test maybe this high here, come back here and come down. But guess what? It came down, it came there actually, and it came down rather, but did not come and break out of this low here. This low at this point, it did not break out of this low here. So it's not yet a valid, well, it is not yet a valid break yet. So now it's rather came back to that level and tested again and moved above. At this point, it has cleared out this level, this other level here. It has cleared out this level, making now formed a higher high at this point. And if you watch very closely at this point, you are seeing a double top around here. I know you know what that means. I know you know what that double top means. You know how to trade it. When you see something like this, you know you can trade, even though it might not be a long-term trade, at least you can take some trade right here. See this top, seeing this formation, to give you some joy, because you are going to make some good profits with it. This is a double top, and you see what happened there. Markets formed the second leg, and we are going down, right? But guess what? This trade is not yet going down. We are still expecting some kind of massive upward movement. Like we are still expecting some kind of massive upward movement like this. This is what we are still expecting, right? This is what we are still expecting from this market. We are still expecting a upward movement in this market, because it's a very strong zone. This zone here is very strong. Look at this point here, it's come there, bounced up against it, bounced up against it, fake breakout, bounce here, bounce here, bounce here. So there are many things happening in this region. So this is actually a strong level. So we don't expect price to break it right now, but if we break out of this level, then we are going to for a long sell. But for now, we are looking for buys. So when you hear market structure, you should actually determine what the market is doing at the current price. You know whether you are going to buy for the day or to sell. So market structure is just about telling you what the market is doing at the point you open your chart. So at this point, you should have learned that we had what we called a lower, a high, a low, a higher high, a lower, a higher low, a higher high, a lower, a higher low, higher high, and a higher low. This formed the uptrend pattern. You see that my lines here, it formed the uptrend pattern. That is when you know that it's trending. At this point, when you have something like this narrow, you are going to be buying only at the lows. Right, you saw this formation here, so you are buying not when it's already going up like this. You are buying at the low, at the next low formation you buy up. You see a retracement, so you don't price does not move in one way straightforward. It don't move like straightforward way, like move like this. No, it don't move. It move like in zigzag direction. It move like this. This is how price is moving, and then it will come to a point whereby it will just come here, break out the structure, come back to retest and a supply zone, then shut down, right? And here becomes the structure breaker. That is, this now becomes the break of structure, all right? And this point here should be an area of interest. That is your supply. We call it the other block or thereabouts, but we are going to come in that place, though not in this video. Now you are expecting to come in and start doing the same reverse in this place. All right, so what are you expecting in this place? You just you want to see markets going up, then break of the high, the test down to it, break of this high, test down to it, break the high. So this is what you should be seeing until you see the market breaks out of this. We are looking at a different market scenario. All right, that is just the simple thing that is in it. It's not something special. It's very simple, like that, just like this, and you are good to go. All right, this is just the basics of market structure. we are going to do more videos about that. So I want you to add, if you have any question based on what we just did right now. I don't want this thing to be a long video. I just want you to take it bit by bit, so that next time we are going to do the same thing of different pairs, and we see how what we are going to get. All right, maybe I will do if you want me to do a very long video that would explain more, you can comment, you can give me a comment in the comment box. If you want it to be short like this, you can comment, you can just give me a clue. I want you all of you to benefit in this market. All right, so you can see this is a pure price action, and you see we took this trade on the group. If you're in the group, you should have seen that we took this trade. I sent out this trade in the group. All right, and we took it. Okay, now let me show you the projection. Maybe you think let me show you the stuff, so that you see how we have been doing that. Okay, this is crash 500, right? Crash 500 projection. You see how we are doing it. This is crash 500, and that is our projection on the crash 500. This is 4-hour time frame. It's like, if you understand this particularly, you are going to make the market like never before. It's just simple as that. Just simple as that. I'm going to see that is this. That is this, guys. I told you guys that is what you see on my charts. You see this here, you see that right here. That is what you see here. Markets has just come up here, and we want it to come down to this line here. That's what we saw, and it came down. That is the line here. It came down to that line, and we want to go up. We want it to go up, and boom, it moved up to our direction. That is this upward movement you see, and still going up to our direction, and we're expecting more move upward. So you see, price action is really very, very, very important. Very, very, very important. So you need to learn. I guess you gain something. I guess you gain anything. Anything. I might not be able to teach you the way it should be, but I'm just trying to give you some clues of what we are talking about. Okay, so if you gain anything from this video, don't forget to comment on the comment box and give me a thumbs up. Share this video to others, let them also benefit. In this video, in this channel, we are going to be now doing tutorials on ICT, BTMS, other stuff like price action trading. So you will learn a lot. All right, so if that is what you are looking for to get, then here is the right place for you. Thank you so much for being here. HumbleFx. Enjoy.